So Janet, Kvammen, we'll do a couple pieces. She'll do We All Must Fall that Don Portelance painted. And
hello. Beautiful work by Don Portelance. We all must fall, be it the time of season's dying day, a murder of crows witness summer's death. Reluctant autumn sky bleeds dead away, the sweet surrender gasp of sun's last breath. Frail trees shed tears of amber at the sight. These fallen castaways crushed by wind's hand, blood red and orange miasma of delight. A rustling air, a panorama grand, burnt leaves of autumn cry, lost souls on fire. A dying light that only lovers mourn, hearts frozen with December's cold desire. As fall bears witness to each winter born, the seasons spin a metaphor for all. To spring forward and blossom, one must fall. And Don Portelance is here to talk a little bit about his beautiful watercolor painting.
Thank you. I tend to work in series, so I thought I'd bring along the painting I was working just before. I received Janet's poem to give you an idea of how this developed. I did this on site, and basically I'm trying to look at forests. I was born in this area, and I just don't appreciate these things. Now at my age, I'm starting to go out there and say, this is a kind of a unique place. And so I'm trying to get more involved in the nature of this area rather than paint Australia and all the other places I've been in the world. So when I got this poem, it just really got me thinking about using, I had wanted to use more color, but the poem really inspired me to think, this was pretty, restricted in color, and I wanted to do something, and suddenly here's this poem in my hands, and it's got all of these colors and stuff like that. I go, whoa! So I thought I'd go through a few of the things, and I'm going to have to read it to you because I can't remember exactly the words, but I can say one thing. I wouldn't have done this painting if it weren't for the poem. The poem made me think of it. So anyways, in the poem I found the following aspects, and I tried to include them in my work. The first thing was colors. She used the words amber, blood red, orange, and fire. And that's all it took to get me going on color. Whoa! The next thing was, there's three things, and the next thing was images. And I found her images, I just loved the poem, and I found the images both beautiful and just very mysterious, and I kind of like mysterious things. So, summer's death, sun's last breath, frail trees shed tears, fallen castaways, dying light, burnt leaves. All of these things, I could see it, and I tried to put them in there. And the third thing was metaphor. Usually, when I paint something, it always has some other kind of sense that it could mean something else or be something else. And so, you got the forest, you've got images of the forest, and to her, and to me, these being something more than a description of the subject. They become metaphors. Concepts such as lost souls on fire, and dying light that only lovers mourn. These inspired me to add the hint of an orb glowing where it would not exist. And I don't know if you've seen it, but it sort of floats in there, and like, what the heck's it doing there? You know, and I like that kind of thing, adding something to make you think, because that's the way our world is. We're constantly being bombarded by things that we don't expect to be there. We can't control it. It's just, we walk outside, there's an accident. We walk outside, a lady with a purple shawl walks by. You know, you just can't control the world. So to end up, I just wrote, everyone knows that fall precedes winter and eventual renewal. And everyone knows what a forest looks like. But art, in this case both a poem and a painting, encourage us to see with fresh eyes what we believe we already knew.